my god. I literally just got fired because of my TikTok.
I got fired from my job because a coworker told the owner that I was making a TikTok.
How did I forget the number one rule? These people at your job is not your friend.
If you haven't already watched that video, go watch it. But my job just fired me because they seen that video.
In this video, we're going to look at people who record their lives at work, day in the life type content, and see why everybody getting fired. Because apparently, everybody getting fired.
Got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought it? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. I really, to be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content. Little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
For this video right here, she got fired. So we're going to see her explanation on why she thinks she got fired.
I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body cam that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for you. For
kids, and then say they trying to take me down, they think I'm one of them, and then expect to not get fired. You know what I'm saying? You almost guaranteed to get fired. Even if you didn't mean it that way, it's the principle. It's the principle that it's too close. It's too close, and the TikTok Karens ain't having it. It's way too close on that borderline. So you already know they instantly ain't having it. So she ended up getting fired for this. And she don't look like she just not taking accountability for it, saying, I didn't know.
Put it on to me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were.
So it's basically part of her slang. Basically, it was part of her slang. Her slang is that take me down means, oh, you're going to beat me up, I guess. So she ended up getting fired for this. So we got to learn we can't record at our job without the company permission. At the end of the day, they got to say so to pack you up at any time.
I got fired from my job because a coworker told the owner that I was making a TikTok. Mind you, this is like the second time I ever worked with this dude, right? So last Friday, we was at a client's house. You know, we bringing stuff in out the truck. We had contractors there. They had to cut out some brick and some tile before we can even get started on the install. So after we finished bringing all the stuff in, we just sitting around because we got to wait for them to finish. So I went to the van, about to start making the TikTok. I pulled my phone out, hit the record button. He hit the corner. I'm like, hey, bro, you messing on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Joking and shit. And he was like, bro, you making a TikTok? I was like, yeah, I'm finna knock one out real quick. He was like, bro, this is your full-time job. Like, well, you should be making TikToks. I'm like, bro, we not doing nothing. And I make money off here. So this is like a part-time job. I'm like, it take 2 minutes. He was like, I'm all right. After that conversation, I was like, okay, I know what type of dude this is. He pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it. He trying to play it off, but he making remarks like, next week, Rand will be out here. Oh, Rand, the shades expert now. Knowing damn well he finna go to the owner and tell him to fire my ass. Because apparently I'm like the 8th person this dude that got fired. Like, he don't even work out here. He work out in Florida, but he was only back in Louisiana for a week to help with some shit off for the holidays or whatever. The owner was like, hey, man, we need to talk. I've been hearing, like, you've been on your phone all day. You make TikToks all day. Work not getting done, so we just gonna go ahead and part ways. I was like, bro, I don't be on my phone all day. I was like, if I make a TikTok, I make a TikTok in downtime. He was like, well, we usually don't have downtime. I said, we got plenty of downtime. I was like, but you know what, man? It is what it is. I just wanted to clarify that shit. I don't want you just going off of what he told you. And also, somebody else fell through the roof that same day. They also got fired too.
In this scenario, would have seemed his coworker already didn't like him, right? So he found a reason to pack him up too. He like, oh, you recording on your phone? No, we can't do that. So don't trust your coworkers either. Listen, you'll vent to your coworker, they'll go snitch on you. They'll snitch on you. They be ready to snitch too. They be ready to snitch. All right, look at this comment. Never understood why coworkers be so obsessed with the next person minding their own business. Because y'all all in the same work environment. Ain't got nothing else to do but mind business. Well, what you doing over there, pal? And Mikey says, this is why I block my coworkers. I ain't gonna lie, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. You don't want your coworker to find out what you do on your side because they might bring it up, bro. It's crazy. They should mind their business, but that's not how it works, man.
Oh my god. I literally just got fired because of my TikToks. Guys, sorry, I'm back home now. Oh my god, I'm like literally shaking. I just lost my job that I worked at for 2 years because I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to like record at the restaurant and make TikToks, which sounds dumb. Like, I understand the reason I was let go, but no one like told me that I couldn't do it. Like, no one told me that it wasn't allowed or that I was gonna, like, I didn't even get in trouble for it. I didn't get a write-up for anything. I've never gotten a write-up at that place. Like, I've worked there for over 2 years. And like, it just feels so like out of the blue. Like, I don't know. I just can't believe I just got fired. I got a call and I actually missed it because I was literally at Pilates. And then I came out of Pilates, so I had a missed call. And it was from the like HR department at my work. I cannot disclose the company's name. Okay, I can't. They called me and they were like, you are terminated immediately, and they want me to take down all of my TikToks. So unfortunately, there will not be any more come work a service. I don't believe this.
Look. Y'all gotta stop these day in the life as a blank, okay? The corporate seeing this, and they don't like it, okay? They don't like it. They frowning upon it. When they see these little day in the lives, they're like, oh, heck nah. We get her out of here. We don't need this, you know what I'm saying? We don't need cameras in our work environment showing the customers, showing how their food is made and all that stuff. They ain't having it. They're not having it. They almost always gonna pack it up. So if you're gonna record, make sure it's an anonymous account without your face in it. Don't put your face like these day in the life and then expect not to get packed. You will get packed.
Damn, yo. I just got fucking fired, yo. I got fired today because the president of the company that I work for saw a video of me making a TikTok of my music in the bathroom. I understand that I was in the wrong for recording a video in the restroom, but firing me without any type of warning or anything like that is kind of OD. It's not like I wasn't.
Hold on, bro.
That I was in the wrong talk of my music company that I work for. Saw a video of me making a TikTok of my music.
Bro, of course they're gonna fire you, man. Okay? They see They see a brother over here dancing on the shift. They like, why you ain't working? Why you ain't working? Why you dancing on the shift with the clothes on? So technically you should have waited, you know, obviously. I mean, you know now. This is, I don't know when this video was, but I'm telling you, they be hoping somebody do this so they have a reason to fire you, man. You can't be dancing in the coworker closet room and record it and post it on TikTok and expect the bosses to not see it's your face.
Without any type of warning or anything like that is kind of OD. It's not like I wasn't a hard worker. I fucking bust. Like, nigga, I'm sweating. They just pulled me off the clock midway through doing what I was doing. Like, it's not like I'm not working. I record when there's not shit else to do, because sometimes we have downtimes. There's not nothing to do. But I guess they don't even like that shit. But I think I'm gonna just have to take this and do something with it.
That way out titties. Them shits already bitty. No. Bitch, what the fuck you looking at? Nigga think he pulling up. Watch me push him back. See, no, I'm a big dog. See, let me beat that pussy cat. And then that ain't in it.
See anybody look at you like this after messing up, they're snitching on you. They about to go run to that boss. Like, as you know how fast she went and reported her? You know how fast that lady went and reported her? She sprinted to that office immediately after that shift. And you saw how she looking like, you know what I'm saying? She had that look too. Like, excuse me, are you doing this here? She wasn't with the gimmicks.
From teachers, nurses, customer service reps, delivery drivers, you name it. And as soon as I see these videos, as soon as I see them, I can spot the ones that are going to result in a firing or termination. It's so obvious. And some of them don't even have like their job's name or their badge. It's just the content itself and the way that it's represented. If they're talking about work or anything to do with work whatsoever, a coworker, you can tell that person's going to get fired, and there's going to be a follow-up video. Well, y'all got fired.
Just about every time I can tell you're going to get fired or not. Because one, are you showing the customer? Two, are you doing something insane like a stand with it like the other one, a stand and hitting TikTok dances? Two, did you get caught? And three, even if you didn't get caught, your coworker gonna snitch on you because your face in it. Honestly, almost anything with your face in it, you're getting
But
packed.
I forget the number one rule. These people at your job is not your friend.
If you haven't already watched that video, go watch it. But my job just fired me because they seen that video. So I want to let y'all know, you know, and I should have sued them when I had the chance. I should have sued that job when I had the chance. And I actually low-key still do have the chance because the EEOC says wait 180 days. But it's like, I don't want to take it there. But it's like, I should have listened to y'all in the car. I should have sued that job when I had the chance. You know, but I mean, my managers, they weren't not being cooperative. My management AAMs, they weren't not being cooperative with my whole Ramadan thing. But, you know, my coworkers are talking about me. My supervisors are talking about me. You know, I left the email, I left a voicemail to HR, and I don't care. I'm gonna get into it because y'all always saying y'all want to wait till y'all get fired from a job to start exposing them. Yeah, because now is really the time for real. They can't retaliate. I left a voicemail to HR.
Y'all have to stop making videos at work, bro. And if you do, don't put your face in it. Don't put your face in it, or do it off the clock or something. Just don't do it while working and then misrepresenting the company.
I never would have thought that I would be getting fired from my job for my social media account. Effective yesterday, I was terminated from my company, Central Transport, for my social media. About a week ago, my boss called me and said, hey, they're putting you out of service because of your TikTok account. I was like, oh, that's weird. And a week went by, I'm trying to get in contact with people. I got no contact from nobody, no higher-ups, anyone. My boss called me yesterday, said they're going through with the termination for negligence and making the company look bad. And I'm like, dang, like, who would have thought? Who would have thought I would be getting fired from my trucking job because of my social media account? And it's kind of crazy. And I'm not mad because I really didn't do nothing. I was just creating content, making day in the lives, telling my story about my trucking experience and things like that. But it is what it is. I'm up for the journey, and I'm going to continue to keep creating content. That's why I've been gone off this camera for a while, because I was sitting at home for a week, just blowing my mind like, dang, like, am I really about to get fired over my TikTok account? Like, this is crazy. Like, I never thought in a million years. I only have 3,000 followers on Instagram and 900 followers on TikTok. No, vice versa.
Look, them dead and alive. Will you see the theme in this whole video? Them dead and alive city are home. I'm telling you, y'all do a little day in the life as a trucker, and then day in the life as a worker. Day in life, whatever you do, the company they gonna fire you, bro. As TikTok evolves and gets bigger and bigger and bigger, people are gonna get fired and fired and fired.
I got fired from my job for making offensive content. Okay, no, but this actually happened. A year ago, someone at my company didn't like my content. They found it offensive, so they reported me and got me fired. Put me through the whole thing, the PIP, the HR meeting, all of it, and 2 weeks of severance, which was so helpful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of saw it coming. When it happened and they were like, oh, Varun, you've been reported for making offensive videos that violate our policy. My first thought was, which one? And so I saw it coming, and then it happened, and it sucked. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of suck. Not just because I couldn't leave my job with dignity, but also just some of the things my friends and family said or implied. Kind of implying that I deserved it. Which, yeah, that sucks. Like, maybe they're right. Maybe I did deserve it. Maybe.
You know what's it's crazy because he looked like he did it from home. But the thing is, it's even if you make offensive videos, he said somebody reporting. You want to know who that somebody probably is? The theme of the video? A coworker. The enemy. The coworkers are your enemy. I'm going to tell you right now. Coworker saw that, offended, went straight to HR. He representing the company bad. He saying he doing this offensive stuff. And then he got let go in the end. You're making offensive videos, making the company look bad. We're going to let you go, pal. So it's the same story. It's the same story every single time. What y'all think, man? Y'all let me know. Do you think these people deserve to get fired? Or should the job be more relaxed? Or you think it's just? There go another video right there on the screen. Won't you watch that one next? That one is definitely entertaining.